drum can be used for many things. As I've mentioned, and as you may have already been in ceremony with me, I use it in facilitating workshops, meditations, transmissions, and whatnot. You can also use it as a personal tool to help you to connect into a subconscious state. And that might just look like your own drumming. Now, I also use it as a tool for clearing and just moving a bit of energy and moving a bit of potential density in the aura and fields of people. So, for example, if you're doing workshop or, you have people and you don't have incense or smudge sticks or Palo Santo or whatever, you can also use the drum to drum over people. Okay, so I'm going to imagine like someone is here. You would actually drum over them from head to toe. You can go all around them. So you would actually be walking around them and drumming. And if you have more than one person drumming, so let's say 2 or 3 people around the person that you're clearing energy for, it's a beautiful thing to receive. So if you do have other drummers in your area, you should try that. And to be drummed on yourself, so you know what it feels like. Sometimes there's a volume that is too uncomfortable or too much, okay? So when you're being drummed on, you can actually feel like, oh, okay, that's the volume that's comfortable, or that's the volume that's just too much, okay? So that's why I highly suggest that you know what it feels like to receive drumming. So use it as a clearing tool. Use it in ceremony to go alongside any facilitation, any words. It's just a beautiful tempo keeper, almost like a regulator of energy, I find, to let people focus in on the sound if their mind starts wandering as well. But first and foremost, please learn how to connect with your drum, to use it as a tool for yourself, to use it as a singing tool, to explore yourself. So for example, let's do that together. As a tool to connect with myself, I often will have an intention. So let's say today it's just about coming into a bit more peace. And I would let the rhythm and my breath to help me regulate, where I am sort of thinking, but more that I'm contemplating this thing of peace, and I realize, oh, my body actually feels stiff there and I might move. Or I might feel like there's sounds that want to come through to help me move into more peace. So we're going to do a bit of intuitive toning as part of this on what you can use your drum for, to help you allow yourself and give yourself permission to express vocally, because you can lose your voice within this drum as well and not feel so shy that you're exposed. So maybe you first begin with taking a few hums. So I want you to do this with me. Follow my beat. And let's do one syllable kind of chants. If you want to say that, that's mantra. Let's use Om. Maybe you're familiar with Om. And feel how the drum beat is going. I feel it very resonant in my heart. And as you make the Om sound, feel how that moves throughout your entire body. And so you might choose to just use some popular or familiar mantras to begin. It can be Oms. I'm going to do some other one, but I'm going to do it in my own tone, which just means however I intuitively feel that that mantra is wanting to be expressed. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. I think that's the mantra. So it doesn't really matter. But often, because we're not used to giving ourselves permission yet to just make free sounds and free noise, having something that you're already familiar with. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. And what if you invited yourself to just harmonize and make tones with me? And what if I didn't use any mantra that you're already familiar with, but it's just sound? Ooh, ah, hey, ah, so. Ro, we, an, yo, sa, ro, 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 ro. So the good thing about drumming, and here you can stop listening to me and just do it on your own, is just allow what sounds are wanting to come out of your mouth. What can you give yourself permission to express? Sometimes it can be fun noises like that. And do you notice, like, oh, am I more free to make sounds because there's no one else around? Or am I shy and limiting myself? Wanta wanta ya 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 sarwate ya. Oh. Intuitive sounds, there is no science other than the fact that you just trust. And the more that you allow yourself to flow with energy that is really moving through you, right? It's like a guidance system. Sometimes you know it, sometimes you just, it's at the tip of your thing. Observe the resistance you have to making sound. The drum is a very, very powerful tool to work with you. To step into more power, to step into more expression, to step into the rhythm of yourself, and so that you can dance to the beat of your own drum. Much love.